Good morning, everyone. Today I want to delve into the fascinating origin of the name of our nation, which is Indonesia. Long before we use the term of Indonesia, our nation are called by foreigners as Nanhai, which means the South Sea, and Jazirah al-Jawi, which means Island of Java. This term is too broad and alienated with other religion. Other terms like Nusantara, which means outer island, only refers to the conquered land island outside of Java and can be universally accepted by all. In the way, Indonesia is a relatively new and neutral term that could be embraced by all groups aspiring for our independence. These terms are invented by European scholars in 1850 by Adolf Bastian. The term used based on the Greek word Indos refers to India and Nissos, which means Iceland, which widely accepted by many academic and scholar and then further adopted by Indonesian nationalism because it provides an undying identity that transfer local, ethnic, and all our diversity, a name that could embraced by all the diverse people of our archipelago to create a new nation. Next thing that I want to discuss is the implementation of the 5 principles of Pancasila in our culture and daily activities. First, in belief in supreme God. In culture, this principle is reflected in various religious and belief traditions. For example, like mutual cooperation in building place of worship is also an example of implementing first principle. As for daily activities, it's like worshiping according to our religion and belief and respecting the difference in our religion and belief between individual. Next is just and civilized humanity. This principle is reflected in humanitarian values such as mutual cooperation, empathy, and mutual respect among fellow human beings. For example, include helping the neighbors in need and visiting the sick. For the daily activities, it's like respecting the human right of every individual and being fair to everyone regardless of our difference. The next is the unity of Indonesia. In culture, this principle is reflected in the spirit of Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, which is unity in diversity. For example, preserving regional cultures, using Indonesian as the language as a form of unity and respecting difference of opinion. As for daily activities, it's like maintaining the unity of the nation and prioritizing national interest over personal or group interest. The next is democracy guided by the inner wisdom in the unanimity arising out of deliberation among representatives. This principle is reflected in the tradition of deliberation to reach concession. For example, like musyawarah and mufakat in decision making. As for in daily activities, it's participating in democratic processes such as election or community meetings and respecting the opinion of others in discussion and debates. The next is social justice for all Indonesia. This principle is reflected in effort to reduce social inequality and promote the welfare of all beings. For example, providing assistance to the poor and supporting education for all. As for daily activities, it's striving for social justice and equality in all aspects of life and supporting policy and programs that promote social welfare.